5 years.
Hey, this is Maverick McNeely. Just want to say congrats to the First Tee for 25 years of service.
Congrats to the First Tee on 25 years. Awesome organization.
Welcome to playing this wonderful and frustrating, but mostly wonderful game we get to play. I'm so glad you guys get to enjoy it.
Using golf to create a lot of value for kids.
It's amazing what you guys do. Thank you for growing the game and keep up the great work.
First Tee celebrating a quarter century. The program launched back in 1997. Announcement in Central Park, New York City. A couple years after that, the initial chapter of the First Tee opened in Indiana. 2004 Pure Insurance Championship, First Tee component, launched on PGA Tour Champions. In 2022, Austin Smotherman of the PGA Tour became the inaugural First Tee ambassador. And speaking of Mr. Austin Smotherman, he's a success story really with the First Tee. At the age of 7, joined the program in Sacramento. His involvement with the First Tee helped propel him to become just the 3rd First Tee alum to become a member of the PGA Tour. And these are proud young men who've talked about the First Tee and what it's meant to their rise to the PGA Tour. Scott Langley, Cameron Champ, the aforementioned Austin Smotherman. I believe Austin Smotherman is joining us right now from the RSM Classic, native of Sacramento, an official First Tee ambassador. It's great to see you, buddy. Since age 7, you've been part of the program in some capacity, participant, junior coach, mentor, and now ambassador. Why has it been such an important part of your life?
Well, thanks for having me, guys. The First Tee, joining at such a young age, I've been developing relationships there, my whole life. And, I know that it's a big part of what led me to go pursue, college golf career. And then from there, turning professional and to be out here on tour and able to represent them where we travel week in and week out and see all the local chapters. We have a First Tee chapter in all 50 states. And, it's incredible to see the kids week in and week out. And the fact that I was a part of it, my story is just one of thousands that, we get to share. And, there's going to be more and more after me, that's for sure.
Austin, I'm curious if you think you'd, you'd be a tour player if you hadn't been with the First Tee. I mean, did it give you a golf community early in life, or was this always the path that you intended to be on?
It's a good question. I haven't thought about if I would be on PGA Tour if I was not a part of the First Tee, but I think I would not be the same person that I was out here on tour if I wasn't a part of the First Tee. The life skills and lessons that I was, brought up with, at such an early age and, winding that in with golf, then I just happened to be, getting better at golf as I progressed. I think the perspective that it's given me out here on tour is something that is invaluable.
If my research is correct, Austin, we have a few things in common, some Sacramento ties. I used to write for the Bee. We both competed in the Pure Insurance, impacting the First Tee at Pebble. What are your favorite memories from your time at Pebble Beach?
Oh my gosh. That was one of my first up close encounters with so many, all the Champions Tour players and seeing some high level golf in person. I think first year I was lucky enough to play it twice. And so my first year there, I definitely got my feet wet and learned a ton from all those pros. And they were so generous with their time. I remember having a long drive contest with Fred Funk, and I thought it was just the most surreal moment of my life. And then I got to do it for a second time and played pretty well that second year and got to play on Sunday at Pebble. And I remember making eagle on number 6 to help our team out on Sunday. And it was, an unforgettable moment.
I was lucky enough to play this year. I'm so impressed with the kids. Now, you're living a busy PGA Tour life. I'm just curious if word, made it down to the range that I finished tied for second at the Pure Insurance earlier this year.
All right. Hey, that's better than I ever finished. I have not heard that, but congrats.
Thank you very much.
It never really ends here at all. I can't wait until he goes there next year and see where he finishes. You've had a pretty busy fall already, Austin. You've played in 6 events and had a couple of top 25 finishes. What are you thinking then, last week of the season? What are you working on over the course of the winter before you start afresh again in January?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is going to be kind of some physical and mental rest. Week in and week out, we're always grinding. We're always getting better. We've been focusing a lot on short game, putting and chipping. It's been kind of exposed, especially this past week out at Memorial Park when I wasn't hitting it too well. and things got out of track pretty quick. But I feel like we've remedied a lot of that so far Monday, Tuesday, and a little pro-am action tomorrow before we kick it off on Thursday.
Let's reflect on your rookie season. You're only a rookie once, new towns, new golf courses. What was your high point and what was your low point of the season?
I'd say my high point was getting to play the whole West Coast swing. Places that I was comfortable at, places that, going back to Pebble Beach, getting to play Pebble. I think I shot 63 or 64 round one, which was by far better than any score I ever shot when I played there during the Pure Insurance. But the high point was playing these tournaments that I've always watched on TV. And, low point was, having to grind out there, late in the season, just to keep my card. And, was fortunate the way some of those cards fell late in the year to be back out here with full status my second year. Wouldn't change a thing, obviously would have liked to play better, but, I know I'm learning and growing every single week. And you know what, we got one more week to do something great.
You'll notice Damon didn't jump in with a comparison of scorecards there for the rounds at Pebble Beach. Your first child is due early.
There were 2 eagles in that round, so I don't know if Damon has a couple of those.
No,
on his
eagles. Did you make Damon?
0.0.
Your first child is due early next year, Austin. At what age is your son or daughter going to be signed up for first tee programs? Gosh,
I'll be teaching her all the lessons I've learned. I mean, all the core values definitely a big part of our family and are right now, but however early they'll let me, I'll put in maybe a special request for a little early entry.
Well, we were talking during commercial. We mentioned our bond and our love of Sacramento. What was it like growing up with access to Hagen Oaks and those 36 holes, Ansel Hoffman, Teal Bend? If you know, you know, as the kids say.
Oh yeah, those spots you named that's where I learned how to play the game. I mean, the arcade side at Hagen Oaks, and then you got the Alistair McKenzie, championship side where I've played. I remember turning 12 years old and playing my first 18-hole tournament out there because, you had to, prove you could kind of hang with the older kids. And I was fortunate enough, I had some other, good players ahead of me that I was able to look up to. And then, I always had Cameron Champ in our same chapter who was always chasing my tails. He always played up in age group because he could. And, I've looked up to him. He's a tour winner multiple times out here. So to keep representing, put a couple wins under my belt and, keep moving along.
Austin, it's great visiting with you on this 25th anniversary of First Tee. Enjoy St. Simon's, easy on Southern Soul, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having me.
All right, folks, great.